It's already begun, my friends. This is Tony. Hope you're all doing well. We got actually a number of things to get into in this video. We have, of course, something happening in D.C. that we're going to get into in a moment, and there's actually much more behind it than we realized. We're also going to talk about a number of other stories. It makes sense now, that whole video of Rosie O'Donnell from yesterday I covered over on my main channel. It actually fits in perfectly with what may be happening, of course, in D.C. We're actually seeing some rather curious stories. We're going to get into something from the whole Sydney Sweeney thing. Apparently more of going on with that. And also another person, Billie Eilish. And then we're going to get into actually a ton of other stories that all surround all this. Let's just get into this. We'll start here with Jimmy Kimmel. Apparently prepared to move to Italy to escape our president. This is something I already talked about a day or two ago, and now the mainstream is finally catching on to it. This is like from an hour or two ago. Yeah, so apparently all these guys, all these late night show dudes might be, of course, disappearing soon here. The View might be gone. Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon's actually bringing on guests that he would never bring on. We have Jimmy Kimmel starting to talk against the left. If you can believe it, they're all changing their tune all of a sudden very quickly ever since Stephen Colbert announced that their show is going to be over, and also Howard Stern as well. And actually, there's actually a couple other ones. So you're seeing all of them coming down. And this is kind of related to what I was saying. I was saying this is not related, but kind of related. So we're seeing all these late night show guys going, right? Kind of like a snowball effect. I said once they arrest one of these dudes, you're going to see this big snowball effect. I think it's going to be the same thing. And actually, that's what we're starting to look at. That might be what's going on with this whole DC thing, because they're now starting to bring, of course, charges against a number of people. They're also going to have a, what do they call it, a period off for those in Congress. And all of a sudden, our president takes over DC. And he says it's because of the crime. But actually, some are saying maybe it's because he knows something bigger, of course, is going to happen. We have live updates. This is within the last 30 minutes. Mayor Bowser says that our president's take over D.C. And he says that it's unsettling. Right? This is what he says. But we're seeing a lot of other strange stories with regards to this. Let's hear what our president just said today about this.
Our capital city has been overtaken by violent gangs and bloodthirsty criminals, roving mobs of wild youth, drugged out maniacs and homeless people. And we're not going to let it happen anymore. We're not going to take it. Yeah, just like we did on our southern border. Nobody comes.
So the timing is perfect. He could have done this any day, over the last month or so. It just seems weird, the timing. This is when they're going to take their break, Congress. There's all these other stories that surround this. Could it be more than just simply trying to clean up the city? That's what I'm trying to get at. Of course, he's going to have to put it out in this fashion. He's not going to want to say that he knows something's going to... He's not going to give any tells, right? Like if he was playing poker or something.
To our southern border, and 3 months in a row, we had zero. I don't know if that's right, but rescue our nation's capital from crime, bloodshed.
So, of course, interesting about this, something is about to, of course, go down. More outlets reporting on the National Guard to move in. Meanwhile, Congress are going to be gone for a month. There's also the summit with Putin this week. I think it's in Alaska, right? And, of course, all the stuff with Russia. All that stuff. We're talking about charges. Several people. High, of course, profile. We're going to get into all that and much more. First of all, I got to mention food supply, 25-year shelf life. Link is in the description. As low as $27 up to $2,600 for a year's worth of food. You never know what's next. It's always wise to be prepared for whatever it might be. Link is in the description for that. You just click on the survival starter plan. There's actually a lot of other things. Seeds. You even have coffee, solar generators, water filtration. Go check it out. Of course, also this book here, The Lost Ways, How Your Great-Great-Grandfather Lived Without Electricity, How to Build a Cellar, Do Things Around the House as they did in the old days, hundreds of pages illustrated. You're going to need that when the power goes out. Beforehand, you're going to need it, not after, because you won't be able to buy it afterwards, because I'm the guy selling it. They don't got it at Walmart. $37, get the printed version, hundreds of pages illustrated. Go check it out. Also on my other social media, link below. Let's get back to the video. So we have here, of course, the president talking about this control being brought over the city. This is Liberation Day for the city. We're going to take it back, my friends, the capital. And, of course, they're already unhappy about him saying this. But I think there's something else going on here, my friends. A day before that, Rosie O'Donnell put this out. And I thought it was bizarre. I covered it on my main channel because I thought it seemed a little strange to use the word blackout. Check this out.
Black out the system. Black out the system.
And what do you know? What do you know, Rosie, that we don't know about? When you use the word blackout, it has to do with power, of course, outages, power failures. There's other times the internet goes down. See what I mean? Why is she saying that? Why is she putting out a weird video where she says it twice? It's kind of strange. The day before, of course, what's going on with DC? Vance, of course, recently said, a day before, actually the same day that Rosie said that, she said that, or he said that, you're going to see a lot of people get indicted. So, a lot of people. That's interesting. You think they're going to just lay down and take it? You think they're just going to take it? Of course, we have also other things going on. Mortgage fraud, particularly with Letitia here. And also, I think it was Comey. Was it Comey? Where did I go? I had no, Adam Schiff. That's who it was. I think it was Adam Schiff. Mortgage fraud. Got to get him somehow, right? Just get your foot in the door. Get the one charge, got the big fish starting to fry, then the whole thing turns into a snowball effect like we're seeing with all these talk shows, like Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, running for the hills, actually literally running to Italy in the case of Jimmy Kimmel, while also talking trash about the left now, when of course he's never done that before. Jimmy Fallon bringing on our president's favorite talk show guy like a couple days ago. Right after Stephen Colbert gets canceled, right after Howard Stern gets canceled. I told you it's a snowball effect. This is what I think is happening. And I forgot to mention this also, my friends, that there's now this new evidence that someone our president used to work with, Bill, of course, Barr here, had secret, meetings to take, of course, out our president and his comeback, his political comeback. Was like, we should bring in Rico because it would be a very difficult type of charge to defend. So apparently he was a part of that as well. So this whole thing with DC, we might be seeing a lot of big stuff happen real quickly, my friends. And who did he say was in the middle of this whole thing with Russia? Oh, the former president. Oh, so maybe there's something going on there as well. Yes, indeed. He calls him the ringleader. We have here the director himself, John, saying that Hillary, also others, James, of course, Comey, and others will be, of course, talked into questioning. We're talking about charges, all these kind of things. And the timing is interesting. A month off for Congress. Then they can play their games, bring in whatever craziness to the city. So, of course, our president takes over the city himself, knowing this is going to happen. And could this be the many will fall in the fall? Could we start now starting to see the beginnings of that prediction coming true from Kim Clement, the man who predicted our president, and also that a Kennedy would join him. And he predicted this back in 2009, way before either one of them was involved in anything. He also predicted a lot of other things correctly. Said many will fall in the fall. And a lot are saying it's going to be this year. We're getting close. Could this be it? We got actually a lot of other stories to get into as well. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comment section what you think about all this so far. We have, of course, the craziness with regards to social media when it comes to Sydney Sweeney. Apparently women are not so happy. Certain women, of course on the left, not very happy about this.
During her tour in Ireland, Billie Eilish said this.
As you guys know, I'm Irish, so it's really cool to come somewhere and like everybody looks exactly like you.
Billie Eilish said what? I didn't catch that. She likes being in a place where everybody looks like her. But she's from America. The majority of the people here look... Oh!
So, of course, everyone's freaking out over Billie Eilish saying that she looks like those in her... from apparently where she came from, Ireland, originally, or maybe her ancestors. And of course, also Sydney Sweeney. People are still freaking out over that as well.
We have entered into a new age of people getting mad. Attractive white women have completely broken the left. I would say attractive women, period. Yep, that's a fact. Love her videos? No, she right. This has been going on for a while.
Sydney Sweeney ad is just another litmus test to see if people can actually recognize and acknowledge overt racism and how...
Shut up, bitch. Shut up.
He starts just getting really mad, actually.
The fuck up. What are you talking?
So, of course, yeah, I mean, this is ridiculous. If someone of another, of course, color puts out the exact same ad, no one will complain on the left. But for some reason, if she looks like me, oh, then it's racist, is what they say. Makes absolutely no sense. Completely lopsided argument there. And so they're saying that Billie Eilish is one as well for simply saying that she actually enjoys being around people who apparently look like her. Well, that's kind of weird. I guess you're only allowed to say that if you're not this, color. I guess it's apparently what it's supposed to be. Here we have Candace Owens on Theo Vaughn's channel. This is kind of funny.
Still to weddings, like fascinators rather, which I learned. I learned that they're called fascinators, not
a
hats.
fascinator is a hat?
It's called like the ones you wear to the wedding. Those are called fascinators, not hats, and there is a difference.
Bring it up. He sounds like a gay superhero, kind of. That's how I feel. And it's just a dude that shows up, and it's like he doesn't have any specific powers like any of the other superheroes. He's just like more like exciting. He's like, oh shit, there's Fascinator, Randy or whatever.
I'm a woman, and I'm...
So, of course, referring to a gay superhero as the sounding of the word, but interestingly, the Supreme Court may be actually looking into overturning something. Oh, this looks interesting. Actually, let's see if we can get on the screen a little bit better. It might help. Supreme Court formally asked to overturn landmark same, of course, sex marriage ruling. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so maybe that will be gone as well soon here. I think some people might like that. We have, of course, what's going on with video games. Some people are saying they've become a little bit on the, of course, gay side. Check this out.
All right, if you're here from Reddit, you might need to change your tampon for this one. Boys, all I'm trying to figure out is how we went from games like this.
I just lost my fucking brother, all right? You hear that? My brother. You and your tower and all this fucking emulsion.
I swear to you, Centurion, Rome will not fall. Not today. Today, we fight.
To whatever the hell this is in 2025.
Yeah. Gay light. Oh my goodness, that's Mortal Kombat. I can't even believe that. Step out of the way. Let the woman do the job a man should be doing. Of course. That's apparently where we're at now. Oh my goodness. Got the rainbow colors going on and everything. Look at this. You get to play as that character. Oh, wow. So awesome. Of course, it is weird. One of the games I play right now is literally created in 2016. And it just got frozen in time. I just played this game called Titanfall 2 for fun. Although I might get into this Battlefield 6. It might be good. We'll see what happens with that. But You know, it's just kind of funny looking at how games have changed so much. And we're actually doing a game ourselves, Genesis Apocryphon, also called Noah VR. Go check out the link in the description if you're interested. It's going to be essentially kind of like a Tomb Raider, Indiana Jones type of game. You will have, well, there'll be different things. You'll have spears. You'll have like bow and arrows. You'll have a lot of different things. Obviously, it's in the ancient past. So dinosaurs everywhere. Puzzles you got to solve. You go through like some crazy stuff against giants and other things. Go in a weird labyrinth that's really creepy. Go check it out. Link is in the description if you want to invest in that game. $400 to get a shareholder seat. 33% of the profits from that game will go to those that are shareholders. There's 700 capped as being able to get a seat. It's only $400 to get in. We've had a 570 to 580. I can't even remember where we're at now. Get in. Link is in the description. It might already be higher. I haven't checked. Link is in the description. There's probably at least 100 left. Go check it out. All right. So also we got other things going on around us, my friends. People are now getting very frustrated with bills. You got here this video. This is pretty interesting. Check this out.
Look at this.
So as it turns out, the student loans that I've been paying $1,500 a month for 2 years have a 17% interest rate.
Yep.
So what I thought I've been paying off for all this time, I'm actually I owe more than what I started off with. What the fuck? So Jeff Bezos, this would be a really cool fucking time to Venmo me.
Oh my goodness. She's asking Jeff Bezos to Venmo her the money so she can pay off her debt. Obviously, this ridiculous APRs of 17%. It's like mafia level APRs at this point. It's gotten insane, and this is all because they put, essentially, they took the dollar off the gold standard via the Fed, and I'm actually starting to wonder if our president's going to get rid of the Fed. He's been doing a number of moves strategically that look like he could be going that direction. And if he can pull that off, that would be insane. That right there would put him in the top tier for president ever. If he can get rid of the Fed and put the dollar back on the gold standard, you and I are going to be making basically 5 times what we make right now. The dollar back on the gold standard, you will have about anywhere from 3 to 10 times more money in your wallet, in your hands per hour. That's how it was before. As you can see here, what happened with your net productivity versus how much you get compensated for. It changed over time. Look at this. When they took it off the gold standard in 1970. And so you've been losing money, but them putting it in the background. And then if you actually had enough, if you made 3, 4, 5 times what you make right now, could you afford your bills? I think so. At any rate, that's my video. I kind of wonder what some of you guys think. Let me know in the comment section below. And thanks for watching.